Hey guys, and welcome to a loot video for 1000 Kurasks. Now before I get into anything, I'd like to say that these creatures are a lot better to kill for an Iron Man than for a main account, as they drop a lot of alkaballs as well as broad arrows for fletching and various herblore supplies. So to start off, the Kurasks can actually only be damaged by either a leaf-bladed sword, a leaf-bladed spear, or using a Slayer staff to cast the Slayer Dart spell, which is what I used and seemed to be the most efficient way of doing it. I counted the kills through using a Bone Crusher and Demon Horn Necklace, and I currently have double experience in prayer, making each big bone give 30 experience, so that when I reached 30,000 experience on my counter, I knew I had killed 1000 Kurasks. But anyways, let's get into the loot and see what I managed to get from 1000 kills. Alright, so everything that I managed to get is now in my inventory. Quite a lot of flags, to be honest, almost 5,000 flags, 4.7k of them, and then you can see quite a lot of limpwort roots, and then obviously the broad arrow tips, well, arrow heads. And then we have a clue scroll, which is not really important to show off, and the anagogic orts. But then we have quite a lot of rune longswords as well, 17 of them. But then I would say the notable drops are the leaf-bladed swords, the offhand, 2 of those, and then 1 of the main hand. And then 4 of the mystic robe tops, which are actually worth how much each? 71k. And then we have 4 Kurask boots, which are actually worth about 69k each. And actually these boots are double drop rate on Slayer task, however I cannot get these creatures as Slayer monsters, so I was obviously off task the whole time. Now also, as I said earlier, this is good for an Iron Man, and imagine this, look at this, 79 uncut emeralds. That equals to like 79 Ring of Duelings or whatever that you decide to use your emeralds on an Iron Man, which is quite a lot for only 1000 kills, so that is pretty cool. And then in coin drops that is 364k, but anyways, let's put everything into a price check and see how much we made from 1000 kills. So we managed to make 3.5 million almost from 1000 kills, which is in my opinion quite good for a low level Slayer monster, and for a monster that is very forgotten. I don't think a lot of people actually do Kurasks ever. So yeah, as you can see, like, these main drops are obviously the adamant plate bodies, and then we have some rune items, the coins, and then the herb supplies are very useful, as well as the broad arrow tips obviously for an Iron Man. So overall it's just a lot of alkaball when it comes to money, and then you have those rare drops and the supplies that make up for the rest of the money. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and it was informative enough about the Kurasks. But if you do have any other monsters that you know that are quite weird, like I did the Valasalkis and now the Kurasks, but if you know any other creatures in the game that are very weird but still has quite a good drop table, let me know in the comment section. But until next video, see ya!